Hello and welcome back to Part 8C preview assignment, How Money Makes Money, questions. So we've already done the tutorial. You should have gone back and redone this on your own. So let's go over the questions for you to give you some practice and ideas of what they are. So, write 3% as a decimal. Again, 3% to decimal equivalent we get by taking 3% divided by 100%, which gives us 3 hundredths, 0.03. And now what is 3% of 280? 2800, excuse me. Well, we want decimal equivalent. Of means multiplication of what? 2800. And is means equal. So what is 3% of 2800? And by my calculations, that should be 84. Yep. And of course, use a calculator. All right. Create a graph of the equation 2x squared minus 4. All right. Now, being an x squared, right away it tells me it's quadratic. So it's going to do something like that or that. And whether it goes up or down determines is whether it's going to be a plus or a negative in front of that 2, or in front of the x squared. So it's a plus 2, which means it's positive. I know it's going to look something like that. All right. So let's click on this, click to enlarge graph. All right, here we go. And I do see a smile face, a quadratic. And note it has 3 dots on it. Okay. Like a line, straight line takes 2 points. A quadratic is going to take 3 points to define it. So with the y equals 2x squared minus 4, I need to get 3 points. So the easiest one would be when x is 0. So 0 squared is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, so y equals 0 minus 4. Then pick some negative x. Let's go with 2. And let's do 3. Let's do minus 3. So 2 times minus 3 squared minus 4. That's what we're looking for. Now, squaring a negative makes a positive. So minus 3 times minus 3 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. Or 14. May have got too big. Now, notice 14 is off. Y equals 14 is too big. So let's go down. Let's go to minus 2 then. Square minus 4. So 2 times minus 2 squared minus 4, which is 2 times 4 minus 4, 8 minus 4, or 4. And for symmetry, let's use +2. Now what that's going to give us is, so -2, now we +2, but I square positive, it's still positive, so it's going to look the same. There's my 3 points, 0, -4, -2, 4, and 2, 4. So let's try now. Do quadratic. And let's go with 0, minus, let's go left to right, -2, 4. Yeah, let's see what we have. 0, -4, okay. -2 +4, and 2 +4. So it looks something like that. Remember that. Let's try a different way. Let's try -2, 4. And 0, -4. And 2 +4. Okay, still worked. Let's go with 2, -2, 4. That's 2, 4. Okay, so it looks like this man, what order you do it in, you're going to get the same answer. So that's good to know. So let's save this and see if we're correct. Yes, we are. Okay, so we need 3 points to make that happen. Once we realize it was quadratic, I needed 3 points. We don't have a lot of say so on the scale here. I could, even though -3, 14 was a proper solution, I really don't have in this here program the luxury of increasing the scale to give me a, say, go out to 15. So we had to back off, go a little smaller. We use symmetry of quadratics to get another point. And then use the 3 points. All right, what's the next question? Okay, using a spreadsheet graph table or hand sketch to create a graph to give an equation. This is I have 3 to choose from. This is something different. Y equals 7x. Okay. First of all, it tells me it's linear. So I have a linear equation, which means I can immediately rule out this guy. Okay. I have a slope, so I know it's going to be a rise over run. There's no rise over run here. Okay. And with the m equals 7, which is y over x, that means this rate has to be larger than that rate, which rules this guy out, because this has x changing a lot faster than y. This says y changes faster than x, which is this guy. Come on, where's my mouse? There we go. And that's correct. Graph the equation y equals 7x. Okay, now this is an exponential. So I know it's going to do something like that. So that rules out this guy, because that's linear. Okay. Now, because it's 7 to the x, I also, from the one chart we had, that it starts slow and goes fast very quickly then. This is going big to small. Looks like I know it's doing something like that. Okay. So down in C or D, but let's look at these guys. Okay. One thing to note is a few key points. Y equals 7 when x is 0. A number raised to 0 power is going to be 1. And y equals 7 to the first. A number raised to the first power is always going to be itself. So just looking at the point at when x equals 0, when x equals 0, this is basically 0. And when x is 1, it's still basically y equals 0. Now let's look over here. When x equals 0, y is 1, and here we're at x equals 0, and that is about 1. And x equals 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's a 2, by the way. Okay, watch these scales. And this is every 2. So when x is 1, it looks like 2, looks about 7. So just by general shape and knowing how these graphs work, I can just going to see. Alrighty. So let's compare the graph. The equation y equals 7x is a linear relationship, straight line, and forms a straight line. The other guy, 7 to the x, is an exponential relationship and forms a curve, which rises quickly on the left, on the right side of the graph, due to the fact that the independent variable is an exponent, because x is the independent variable. Here we go. All right. And those are the questions. So now, you have an idea how the questions work. Go back and do them yourself. Go back in the program, do them yourself. Finish up HC preview to get the credits for it, which will then make you ready to, here you go, do the tutorial with Stephanie here, the textbook, and then again go and make a PDF copy of your work, submit it, and start working on HC practice, and finish up HC. So with that, I say good day, and I'll see you shortly, or maybe yet today, maybe tomorrow, on the 8D preview assignment. Good luck.